Welcome back. In our previous video, we looked a little bit at Google Drive and how to work within Google Drive, and most importantly, how to access documents your instructor has shared with you and how to download those documents to work with offline. This is exactly how you should work anytime your instructor assigns you something via Google Drive. So now let's look at the other side of assigning and working with things via Google Drive. From time to time, your instructor may ask that you actually submit your work for grading via Google Drive rather than printing it out and turning it in. To do this, you will need to upload your work to Google Drive and then share it with your instructor. But let's take a look at how that works. So here's my Google Drive practice. I've finished working with it. I'm ready to turn it in. First things first, I want to save it. You always want to save your work frequently, especially when you're about to upload it to Google Docs. When you save your work locally, make sure that you save it as a Microsoft Word document. Use either that docx or doc file extension. Make sure you don't save it as anything else. If you save it as an ODT or an RTF or some weird Corel Works or WordPerfect format, and you try and upload that and share it with your instructor's probably not going to be able to open it, and we're just not even going to look at it. We'll just delete it outright. So make sure that you save it according to this Microsoft Word format. Okay, so we've saved it. Alright, now we want to upload it to our own Google Docs. We want to upload it to our own Google Drive here so that we can then share it with our instructor. So I've already logged in as my fake student. To upload a new file to my Google Docs, simply click Upload and Files. And now we just need to find that file wherever it was saved. Alright. Once we've selected the file, we are prompted to give some upload settings. This is a very important step. Don't just click Start Upload. Before you can upload, make sure that this box right here is not checked. If this box is checked, what's going to happen is once you click Start Upload, it's going to convert that Microsoft Word file into a Google Doc file. Your instructor does not want to look at a Google Doc file. Your instructor wants a Microsoft Word file. The reasons for that will be covered a little more in depth in the next video on formatting your paper according to MLA style. But for now, just know, never check this box for anything that you want graded by your instructor. Of course, if you're just working on your own, typing some notes that you want to upload, feel free to convert them to Google Docs, knock yourself out. But for anything that I need to grade, anything your instructor needs to grade, leave it unchecked. Alright, so we hit Start Upload. The upload will complete very quickly, especially if you're working here at school. You can go ahead and close that. And now here under My Drive, I see a new document. The next step is going to be to share it with my instructor, but there's one thing I want you to do before that. I need you to rename this file according to a very specific format, because on the day that an assignment is due in Google Docs, I want you to picture what my Google Drive is going to look like. Mr. McNair's Google Drive, it's going to be just flooded with 150 documents. And if they all say Google Drive Practice on them, I can't very easily sort through them and grade them how I need to grade them. So it is essential that you pay very close attention to how I require you to rename files before you share them with me. First of all, to rename a file, simply right-click on the document and go to Rename. We're going to type in a new name for this file. This name needs to start with the assignment name, whatever's at the top of the assignment. So Google Drive Practice, underscore your class period, underscore your last name. So the assignment name, underscore class period, underscore your last name. This is how I want you to say or rename in Google Docs any file that you're turning into me or sharing with me for scoring. So I click OK, and look, I've saved it in that proper format. Now you've distinguished your file, and you can share it with your instructor, confident that that instructor can see exactly whose file that is at a quick glance. So sharing files in Google Drive. Very simple, one of its most powerful features. Simply right-click on the file and select Share. Now here we have our Share Settings menu here. No need to change anything about the link. No need to mess with anything about who has access yet. But down here under Add People, you need to add your instructor, me. Simply type in my email address, making sure that you spelled it correctly. Then over here under Can Edit, please select Can View instead. The reason for this is I don't want you to give me editing rights to your work because who knows, I could accidentally change something really important. I don't plan to do that, but if you select Can View, it means I can only look at your work and grade it, and that's what I'd rather do anyway. So after you've selected Can View, just click on Share and Save, and you'll see that my name has popped up right here. Now always double check to see that my name is under who has access before finishing this up. So now that you have finished sharing it with me, you can click Done, and that's it. That's it right there. At this point I should be getting an email notification that says you have shared a file with me, and I can go to my Google Drive and check to see that it's there. That's pretty much it for uploading your work and renaming it and sharing it with me via Google Drive. Please make sure that you follow these steps exactingly. We are very particular how we are accepting work via Google Drive because it can just be an absolute nightmare unless we put certain restrictions in place. Restrictions such as how you go about saving your work, make sure you save it as a Word document, and how you name your work in Google Drive. So thanks again. Please continue watching videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel for videos in the future.